Now let's see what is the next question trying to say. Find the next three terms of an AP with first term A and common difference D given to us. Now if you check in our question, A and D is what is given to us. So when they say A is given to us, so that means the first term is known to us. And thereafter we need to find out the next three terms, means we are going for T2, T3 and T4. A being known to us, and then they are asking me next three terms, that means we are supposed to find out T2, T3 and T4. Quite simple, children, quite simple question this is. Solution starts in this way. T1, as we are aware, the T1 and A is one and the same. So T1 equals to A, which is 7. How about T2? T2 is nothing but T1 plus D. So why T2 is T1 plus D? Because we have seen in our definition, T2 minus T1 is D. Right? T2 minus T1 is D. T3 minus T2 is D. So what is T2? T1 plus D. So if I want to find out T2, I shall simply say, what is T1? 7 plus D. But my D over here is minus. My D over here is minus. So 7 minus half. Now I'll show you two ways to understand. One is the actual maths. The other is 7 minus half is 6.5. And a 6.5 can be presented as 13 by 2 in fractional form. So 7 minus half or 1 by 2 is nothing but 13 by 2. Those who wanted to go with the calculation part, by 1 into 2 into 2. 14 minus 1 by 2, 13 by 2. How about the next one? T3. T3 is T2 plus D. So this is my T2. T3 is T2 plus D. 13 by 2 plus D, but our D is minus half. Quite simple. 13 minus 1, 12 by 2, answer is 6. Right? There are many who must be calculating, sir, why not you said 6.5 minus half? Answer is 6. That's also correct when you write down the calculation, or rather when you work out the calculation part. How about T4? T4 is T3 plus D. So it is 6 minus half. 6 minus half is 5.5, which can be stated as 11 by 2, or you can work out LCM wise also. Therefore, are we having the next three terms? A part of A, which is T1, the next three terms is what we have. So we say, therefore, the next three terms of the question, next three terms are 13 by 2, 6, 11 by 2. Now children, only in the first case, I'll make you understand. If the question would have said, hence write down the AP, then and then only I'm writing with a different marker, so that this, my question gets end over here. Whatever they have given gets end over here. But if they were to ask you that hence write down the AP, then we would have written, therefore the given AP is, to start off with the first term, A, which is 7. The given AP is A, which is 7. Next T2, 13 by 2. Next T3, 6, 11 by 2, comma, dot. Because this can go further also. Though not asked in this question, there are many who might be thinking that why sir is writing this. I am saying that if the question has to ask you what, hence write the AP, then and then only we are going to write down this. Are you getting me? So I have given you within one question two answers. How about the next one? Here, what was in the first question? A was positive, D was negative. Here, A is negative, D is positive, but still our pattern of solving the sum remains the same. So, solution, T1, which is A, which is minus 1.25. How about T2? T2 is equals to T1 plus D. But my A, that is T1, is minus 1.25 plus 3. Plus 3. When you say minus 1.25 plus 3, answer is 1.75. Answer is 1.75. 3 minus 1.25 will give me 1.75. How about T3? T3 is equals to T2 plus D. T3 equals to T2 plus D. So what is T2? T2 now known to me, 1.75 plus D, 4.75. 4.75. How about T4? T4 is T3 plus D, 4.75 plus 3, 7.75. I shall first write down their answer. Therefore, the next 3 terms are first T2, T3, T4, 1.75, 4.75, 7.75. And if they were to ask you an AP, if like in this particular question, I'm writing something extra. If they were to ask you, it's write down the AP, then I would have written, therefore, the given AP is, to start off with the first one, minus 1.25, comma, and then you can go on with 1.75, 4.75, 7.75, so on and so forth, dot, dot, dot. Right? What is the third one trying to say? Over there, A positive, D negative, A negative, D positive, both negative. Those who are looking here saying that there could be the fourth one, both positive, I have not given you for a simple reason. Both positive is very, very simple for you people. So let's proceed with the last one. A negative, D negative. Our solution pattern remains the same. Solution T1 is nothing but A, which is minus 19. How about T2? T2 is T1 plus D. T1 itself is minus 19 plus D, but D itself is minus 4. Now children, plus of minus is minus, so it is minus 19 minus 4, ultimately turning out to be minus 23. Right? How about T3? T3 is T2 plus D. T2 itself is minus 23 minus 4. Now we are aware plus of minus is minus. Answer is minus 27. How about T4? T4 is equals to T3 plus D, which is minus 27 minus 4 minus 31. Therefore, the next three terms are T2, which is minus 23, T3, which is minus 27, T4, which is minus 31. And if they were to ask me, I will say, therefore, the given AP is, to start off with, T1 is minus 19 minus 27 minus 19 minus 23 minus 19 minus 23 minus 27 minus 31 dot dot dot. Right children? Quite simple.